guys, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to my channel. I have something really exciting planned. I am about to head to London for a weekend with my best friend very soon, and we are taking the Eurostar train, which is back when they announced the Eurostar connection, we were so excited and we really wanted to go, and then the pandemic hit and we had to wait so long to finally be able to go, but the time is here. I adore London. It's one of my favorite cities. I've been there quite a few times already and I cannot wait to go back. Absolutely so excited. I need to pack for this trip and I am planning on making myself a capsule wardrobe that is going to be absolutely perfect for autumn in London, and that's going to get me through all of our activities, different types of weather that we may have, daytime, evening activities, and basically just a wardrobe that's going to get me through this entire trip. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to try and put together the perfect capsule wardrobe for my long weekend in London in autumn. I've already hung some options here next to me and we're going to go through in a bit. Before we get started, I wanted to give a shout out to today's sponsor, which is my top favorite shoe brand in the world, Vivaia. I am so happy to be working with them again on this video because I was for sure already planning on taking their shoes with me to London anyways, because it's pretty much all I wear now. Vivaia are a shoe brand that make sustainable and stylish shoes out of recycled materials. They use plastic water bottles, recycled plastic water bottles, to make this beautiful knit fabric, which they then shape into shoes. Back when I first worked with them a few years ago, they kind of developed their signature style, which are flats, and since then they have branched out to so many different styles of shoes, and I love to see it because their shoes are amazing. They are so comfortable. Walking in these shoes is like walking on clouds. They are very stretchy, very easy to shape around your foot. They are bendable, they are lightweight, they are easy to clean. You can throw most of them in the washing machine, and they have the most comfortable insole. They actually recently improved their insoles, so they're even more comfortable now. I will show you all of these shoes in a bit more detail, but I just wanted to show you this sole. And you can see it has these little like pillows on the inside, and this is so comfortable to walk on. Also shock absorbance in the heel. Just incredible. I am not exaggerating when I say these are all I wear. They just are fantastic. I absolutely love them. I got a few new pairs from them for autumn specifically that I'm gonna use to make my outfits. I'm gonna see which of these I actually bring on my holiday with me. Firstly, I have these boots here, which are called the Rileys. They are water repellent with a nice subtle square toe, super elegant, super pretty. They are made of the typical Vivaia knitted upper fabric, and then there's this like softer insert in the middle, which gives a bit of a texture difference, runs around the front, a little lip in the back to make them easier to put on, and a slightly elevated heel, which is so comfortable. This is the most comfortable shoe shape to walk on. Bit of a heel, not too much. The inside is once again to die for. Oh, it has that same pillow-like inside as the other heels that I just showed you. The soles are anti-slip. The next pair I have from them is very unconventional for me, but I felt like it was time that I finally jump on the white sneaker bandwagon. Sometimes there's just an outfit that calls for them. And I could never find the perfect white sneaker because I want mine to be subtle, like all white, nothing on it. It took me a while. I was looking for one for a long time, and then I saw these, and these are perfect, exactly what I've been looking for. It's a very elegant type of sneaker, I think, and once again, so comfortable. It's made of that same recycled bottle knit upper. It has padding here in the back, which is super comfortable. It has a lot of room even when you have white feet. Laces are elastic, so it's actually really easy to put on and take off without untying them. I'm so happy to have them now. I feel like these are going to be a great basic shoe for me, and especially if I am to do a lot of walking, these may be perfect. So I already kind of previewed these here, but these are just the perfect addition to my flat collection from Vivaia, which is ever growing. These are so comfy, so soft, very easy to pack away in a suitcase. And I feel like this combination of the like nude color with the black top is gonna make them so versatile. And they have a bit of a heel, which is very bouncy with the insole as well. Makes them super comfortable. And then the last pair of shoes I got from them is a slightly fancier pair, which I feel is gonna be perfect for the upcoming holiday season. And it's this heeled shoe right here. It has some gold thread woven through it, which gives it a very subtle, like almost shimmer, a golden shimmer, just a hint It's very elegant. I love this detail again on the nose, and the heel, which is so comfortable. Like, this height is perfect, and it's a nice and wide heel, which is nice and stable. Again, it has the anti-slip sole, and just, oh, this is gonna be so good. It's gonna go with everything I wear, and I absolutely cannot wait to wear these. I love how their packaging is all recycled cardboard as well. There's no plastic involved anywhere, and I do have a discount code for you guys. So if you go onto their website, I will have a link below to the website and also to all of the shoes that I just showed you. If you use code LOOPSY, you will get 15% off of your purchase, so definitely be sure to check that out. A huge thank you to Viya for sponsoring this video. I will be styling these as the video goes along, and we try to put together my capsule wardrobe. I think it's time to move on and try and make me some functional and pretty outfits. Whenever you're packing for a specific trip, I feel like it's very important to keep the itinerary in mind so that you can pack outfits that are actually suitable for the activities that you have planned. So for this weekend, it's just a relaxed little city trip. So we are planning to spend quite a bit of time eating, if I'm completely honest. We have a nice afternoon tea planned, and we're gonna have dinners that we're really excited about, lunches, so a lot of eating. I will probably bloat quite a bit, I know myself. So I want to bring some clothes that are comfortable, that have a bit of room in the tummy for me to expand a little. It's London, so the weather might not be too great. It's supposed to be around 14 degrees and it might rain. So we might spend a lot of time indoors, museums. We're planning on visiting some shops, do some early Christmas shopping, but we would also like to do a lot of walking around the city. So I think I should bring lots of layers so that I can bundle up when I'm going outside and then take those layers off when we are inside. I would love for my outfits to be versatile and to work both in the daytime and in the evening, or maybe to at least give me options for evening as well. Although I don't think I will need straight up evening wear, we're keeping it pretty casual. I will need shoes that are comfortable to walk longer distances in the city. And I think I want to bring two handbags, one that's a slightly bigger handbag for during the day, for when I want to do a little bit of shopping, have something to store my stuff in, and then a smaller bag for the nighttime. With all of that in mind, I have brought out some of my favorite autumn clothes, just the stuff that I'm very excited about wearing, things I thought might be good for this trip. I would like to bring just a very minimal amount of clothing. It is just 3 days after all. Do I start with bottoms and choose tops to go with them, or do I start with tops and choose bottoms to go with them? I'm gonna start with bottoms. I usually tend to wear bottoms that are more of the statement piece of the outfit, and then more neutral tops to just go with it. So, okay, I have a few options. I brought out my overalls, which I absolutely adore. These are one of my autumn staples. You've seen me wear these plenty of times. Love them, they are so comfortable. But I did just realize, as I was thinking about our itinerary, wearing overalls in public bathrooms it's just not very fun. They are not very practical. Maybe not these, although I love them. I'm keeping it open as an option, but might not be the best option right now. I have these trousers, simple black trousers with a tuck down the front. Very pretty, very elegant. I am a little worried though that these might not be warm enough. Of course I could wear some tights underneath, but we'll see. I feel like black pants like this are always a good neutral option. Then I have this skirt, and this skirt is such a winner. This is a knitted woolen, I think it's wool, short skirt with an elastic waistband. There we go. It is wool. Oh, lovely. This is such a go-to staple in my wardrobe. I wear this all autumn and winter because it goes with everything. It's a lovely little circle skirt. I think I'm gonna bring this because it goes with everything and it's so easy to pair with other outfits. Definitely a favorite. I am bringing tights anyway because I like to just layer with tights, so that's definitely an option. Then I have these trousers, which I made last year. Absolutely adore these. They are nice and warm, they're a nice thick material, and they are so comfy. They're a wide leg, pleated up top, they come with a little waistband that's separate, and yeah, these are just wonderful. I think these would be a good option. And then lastly, I have this skirt, which is once again a firm favorite of mine. It's a circle skirt. It's one of my vintage finds, and I love this. This is so autumnal, and I think wearing this in autumnal London is just so dreamy. However, I think this might not be the way to go because the waistband is a little tight already, and I tend to call this my morning skirt because I often don't really fit into it anymore by the time evening comes around. Maybe it's not the best option for this trip. I guess what could also count as a semi-bottom is this dress. This is a blazer dress. This is one of my favorite outfits again for autumn because it's so versatile and it always works. It's so elegant and pretty. And it's so easy to layer. So once again, it has a nice A-line skirt, very pretty, elegant shape. Comes with a waistband that you can tie. I can wear whatever I want underneath this, even thermals. Again, tights work great with this. And it's the perfect thickness for autumn weather as well. I think this would be a good choice maybe for me to bring. I just realized my microphone was inside my sweater this whole time. I'm so sorry if that sound was horrendous. Anyways, moving on. Layering. Something that I think works really good with this blazer dress is just a simple black blouse. And I pulled this one because I feel like this would go great. It has a little pussy bow top here, just a very simple black blouse. It can easily be worn underneath this. I think the bow would just poke out from here, be really cute, and just give that little extra layer. I can wear, of course, a tank top underneath if I feel like it'll still be too cold. I need to be mindful of not dressing too warm either, because that's something I tend to do. And I looked up the report and it's going to be about 14 degrees, which isn't that cold, honestly. And then I also think that this, paired with the little woolen skirt, would be a great evening option as well if we're going out to dinner. This will very much mimic kind of a little black dress situation, and I think that would be really cute. Where do I put the things that I've chosen? Maybe let's make some room. There we go. So the things I'm definitely bringing are going in front, which is now the black blouse, the black skirt, I'm definitely bringing that. Let's bring the dress. Then I have another blazer, but I'm wondering if I should bring two items that are this similar. Like, is this too much like the other blazer dress? However, this does look really cute with that same black skirt as well. I tend to pair these two together a lot. Oh, with the blouse. Yeah, no, oh, that is really cute. Maybe even for that evening wear, but this makes it just a bit more daytime appropriate as well, this whole outfit. Yes. Okay, no, I'm bringing the blazer. I definitely need more tops, and something that I think will go both with the blazer dress as well as with just the blazer itself is something like this. Just a nice, simple textured white sweater. Or maybe for a slightly thicker option, I have this, although maybe this might be too warm. Yeah, maybe this one is too much, but this I think would be perfect for now. Just a nice long sleeve. And this can go again underneath the blazer dress for a bit more warmth. But this can also go underneath the actual blazer with the black skirt. And we have versatility. This is good. I feel like this is less suitable for evening. This is a daytime piece. So maybe I can then swap it out for the blouse during the evening. I also have this piece, which is a lovely knitted vest. That's vintage. My grandmother made this when she was young. And I love, again, layering with this during autumn. I also love wearing it with this blazer. I think it's just such a dark academia type of look. And then with a blouse underneath. I usually do white. Well, it probably won't work with this blouse because it has a lower V-neck. Will it work at all then? Maybe with one of these. But is this too many extra items just for one outfit? Yeah, I feel like this probably won't work with everything else, which is kind of the basic point of a capsule wardrobe. Everything you bring needs to work with everything else that's in the wardrobe. So maybe not that. Do I need more bottoms? Do I need to bring trousers? Maybe if I bring these can work with both top options. I need more tops. I can't have just two tops. I need a third one. Oh man, I really wish I just had a white blouse. The white blouse, oh gosh guys, the white blouse I made a while back, I don't know if you remember, it shrunk in the wash. And I know that you guys want me, I need to pre-wash my fabrics, but I don't. And yeah, now I'm feeling the pain. So I currently don't own a good white blouse. And it's a big hole in my wardrobe at the moment, let me tell you that. Trying to fill it with Dickies, but it doesn't always work. Sometimes you just need the blouse. Anyways, what I think could work, given that I don't have a white blouse, is this top. It's a short sleeve t-shirt with a little bit of a mock neck. And this is once again a fantastic layering piece, which I think would work with, again, both the blazer dress as well as just the blazer itself. Woolen skirt. It works with these as well. These wide leg trousers. And it's really easy to just throw something on top. I brought a few cardigans because just a short sleeve top I think is not going to be enough. I need to layer this with something. And I brought two options. So this is a lovely short brown wool cardigan, and this is the cardigan version of that top that I just showed you once again. My grandma made this. This is a long cardigan. I love wearing this around the house, but I feel like maybe style-wise, this isn't gonna fit with the rest of what I picked out now. Formal? Well, maybe not formal, but more... I feel like this is more cottagecore and that's more academia. So I think this would actually work better, but would it actually work with things that I already have here? Or do I just fully commit to the blazer as my like top layer? Yeah, no. I think, yeah. Maybe I just bring the blazer. I also have a sweater here, just in case, a nice warm sweater. But this doesn't work with any of the bottoms I've chosen, so I think I'm gonna have to put that one back. Is this enough for a 3-day trip? Let me push this back. So I have 3 tops, which is 1 top per day. I have 2 bottoms, a dress and a blazer. And then I'm gonna bring undergarments, of course. So I'm gonna bring tights, I'm gonna bring tank tops. I have the t-shirt, of course, which I could just use as an underlayer as well. Maybe it's enough. Maybe I have my capsule here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. Do I have enough evening options? I feel like this could probably work to go out to eat as well, if I don't style it with all the layers underneath. Yeah. All right, so let's move on to shoes and accessories then. We can always come back and add more if I feel like it's necessary. Okay, now that I know what I'm gonna be wearing, I can choose the shoes and bags to go with it. For sure, I'm taking these. This is like a non-negotiable. These, I feel like these would go with everything, daytime, nighttime, all of the outfits I chose. These are gonna be great. They are water repellent as well, nice and warm. I could probably get away with only bringing these, but I always like to bring a change of shoes just in case. Now I feel like if I had brought different items, like maybe the overalls or this sweater, I would have for sure brought the sneakers as well. But with the style that I currently have going on, I feel like these are just a bit too casual or sporty to go with the looks that I put together. I did pick fairly dark outfits, and I'm feeling like I need maybe a bit more of an elegant shoe as well. I'm kind of leaning towards these. I think these would go wonderfully with the blazer dress. I'm not sure, I did pick fairly dark outfits. I think maybe something like this would be better. These are a pair of Vivias I've had for a while, so maybe these would be more suitable for like more like an evening shoe. If I bring these, I could get away with bringing only black tights, whereas I feel like these would look better with skin colored tights. Let's move on to bags for now. I mentioned I wanted to bring a larger bag and a smaller bag, so I have 2 backpack options here. I have this one, which is slightly more elegant, faux leather, kind of satchel style backpack, which I think would go wonderfully with that whole academia style I have. And then I have this one, which is a bit more casual, also a bit more practical, but the clothing I picked, I think this is maybe too casual, but it's a lot roomier as well. I would like to use this as kind of my hand luggage when we're on the train, although it's probably not that much bigger actually, truth be told. So maybe I'll bring this one as like a daytime bag, and then for nighttime I have these 2 options. This is kind of my everyday handbag at the moment that I always just use, and this is the handbag I usually bring on nights out. And I think I already know what I want to bring. This one is much smaller. I feel like this is honestly too big and too casual of a style for nighttime. This will be my daytime bag and this will be my nighttime bag. I do also have these. Also Vivias I've had for a while. These are kind of like Oxford shoes. And these are lovely as well. And they are maybe a bit more of an elegant option for nighttime. These could work actually. Maybe I should bring these as a second shoe option. Leave the flats altogether. Do I bring only black shoes? Do I need any brown shoes? I don't think I do actually. I think black would work with the outfits I have. Okay, how about we style some outfits and actually put this to the test? Now that feels like more outfits than one person can wear in 3 days, so I think we're good here. We have a lot of choice and variety there, but it's all consistent in style and color and really easy to combine anything with everything. I think I could make even more outfits out of this if I wanted to, but they would be very similar. This should be compact enough for me to be able to pack it into a carry-on bag, which would be so much easier than carrying the huge suitcase. Which I feel is a bit unnecessary anyway for just a 3-day vacation. So yeah, I'm very, very happy with my selection. I think it's going to be great. I'm going to pull out my packing cubes, make sure everything is nice and compact in there, and then we should be fine. I'm so excited about this trip. I really cannot wait. I'm very much ready for it. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed packing a capsule wardrobe with me, making these decisions with me. Maybe it gave you a little bit of inspiration for how you could pack for your next upcoming trip. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to be updated on all of the other things that I'll be doing in the upcoming time. Don't forget to check out Vivaya through the link in the description box below. Use my code LOOPSY for 15% off of your sustainable, recycled, beautiful, comfortable shoes. There is another video here that I think you might also enjoy. You can go watch next. Thank you so much for watching once again, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!